everyone, this is Mistress Nightmare here, and today we're going to be reading chapter 19 of Rose the Shade in Love and Lust, part 2. Like I said in the last video, there is 2 parts of this chapter. They seem kind of short, but they have a lot of action scenes, so that's why the author cut it short in these 2 parts. And also, you guys, we're heading into the final two chapters of the story. And I hope you guys enjoy what will happen next. There is a sequel to Rose the Shade in Love and Lust. If you guys want me to read that, please leave a comment down below if you guys want me to read the sequel. Because I know a lot of you guys love this story, along with a few other stories people are asking me to read. But until then, let's get started. Before we do, please hit that like button, comment, subscribe to this channel if you guys want more creepypasta fanfictions out there. Until then, let's get started. The things lunged at me and offender. It had large teeth gaping and chain axe swinging in its clawed hand. Offender grabbed my hand and twisted the both of us, so I was on his back. Better? He asked and jumped to the side. Well, it will be in a sec, I yelled as the sack of the fighting rang out. Flesh tearing into something, the sound of like a goring song. Offender's white tentacles came out of his back in a fast rate as they were arching over and towards off the creature's arms. Black and red pools out, but it just kept fighting. A large black hand wrapped around my waist or my wrist and flung my body back. The fight flashed past as Offender yelled. My head collided with a wall or something, yet went on the floor. Reaching my hand behind my head, I winced when my hand was skimmed it. My hand was covered in blood. A cruel laugh beside my ear as my head whipped around to see Zalgo right beside me. His eyes were burning with a mixture of sick enjoyment and rage. My eyes were narrowed at him, or at his form, shifting that he could walk in front of me. Oh, my poor Skylar. You could have just chosen me. This would have never happened. And it's all your fault. He taunted out the last line as something sparked inside me. He's right. He is right. It is all my fault. You caused this, A loud ripping sound was all I heard. Uzalgo looked back to see a white tentacle that had plunged through his chest as Offender looked more angry than I ever saw him. Don't touch what is mine, he yelled and threw Zalgo somewhere into the crowd. My green-colored eyes looked up at him as a sad smile made its way to my face. Zalgo's wrong. You're my family. You came to get me no matter what. If I had to love a monster, that is why they did. They loved me. Hello, Offender said. Offender, to Skylar. Offender waved his hand in front of my face. I swiped his hand away as he smiled. The conversation slowly started to fade as bodies laid on the ground everywhere. Some more mangled than the others, as they would have brains hanging out from their skulls, limbs scattered across, as my mind took in the full picture. Slender and everyone looked beaten or tired as they were panting All of them but Laughing Jack, Ben, who were laughing as he was playing with a dead body. And what's with that clown? Ben was sitting in the corner, his green tunic splattered with blood in his hands as he was a 3DS and he was playing it like very intensely. His face scanned up. It was kind of cute. Slender was cleaning his mouth, dripping, disappearing as he was trying to calm a still rage-derived Splendor down. Splendor was stomping his feet as he tore off an arm of a dead corpse as he argued with Slender. Jane was coming around holding a bag of skillets, but Splender's mood changed as he grabbed the package and dumped the entire thing in his mouth. A small snicker left my mouth at the scene before me. This was my new life. Offender smiled softly at the scene as he pulled me closer to him. Eyeless Jack was looking at the corpses, muttering about if they had any edibles. Jeff looked like he was throwing into the bloodbath as he dripped off him into a small puddle. Muskie was talking with Hootie as they looked to be talking about future skills and cheesecake. The battle was over. That's until I felt a pain course through my body as my eyes locked down to see a sword that was impaled through my chest. If she will not be mine, she will not be no one, Salgold yelled as he swept at Offender. Offender and everyone else shouted, pleaded as my legs collapsed, and I fell into the floor, my vision getting blurry until it faded into black. My body was cold.